it was a journey. There was no one moment of epiphany or awakening that makes you actually take positions which will frame you as a traitor in your own society and definitely would leave you with no reference group in your own society. For me, it was a journey that had many important stations, such as spending some time as a postgraduate student outside of Israel, having an Arab supervisor, looking as an historian who was interested in the history of my own country, in the documentation that became available about 1948. So all these possibilities outside to meet Palestinians on equal footing, to be able to research as a professional historians a history or documentation that revealed evidence that contradicted in a very significant way the narrative on which I grew upon. All this led me to a moment where I thought that I understand what is going on in historical Palestine, what went on in historical Palestine, and I saw quite clearly, at least from my perspective, who were the victimizers, who were the victim, who was the colonizer, who was the colonized, who was the ethnic cleanser, and who was the victims of ethnic cleanse. And because my parents came from Germany, and because we lost a lot of people in the Holocaust, exactly because of that legacy, I felt I could not be indifferent to the suffering of the Palestinians, nor did I want to be part of the society that caused these suffering. And I think that as the years go by and the research becomes more and more intensive, and my understanding and relationship with the Palestinians become more increased and widened, I'm even more confident today than I was in the early years of my career, either as an activist or as a professional historian, that I'm very at peace with my moral positions toward Israel and Zionism. In 2006, that position led to pressure from my university to leave the university and to resign. So I had no choice. I had to resign and I had to leave. I was very lucky to be offered a position in a university in Britain, where I founded the Center for Palestine Studies. I'm still a citizen of Israel. I'm still going to Israel. I'm spending time in Israel. I'm spending time in Britain and trying to divide between the two places. And I still believe that what I cherish as human rights, as human morality, is the only basis for better life for everyone concerned, Jews and Palestinians alike, in a state in the future that would be based on equality, that would not discriminate against people because of their nationality, religion, or culture, and one which will rectify past evils and would allow refugees to return, and hopefully build a state that would radiate and influence the Middle East as a whole.